What's going on, guys? So today I want to share with you the top 5 tools I use and I think most entrepreneurs should be using. Now, most of these are free, some are not, but I try and show you the free version of it if it exists, so you can do all of these for free for the most part. Some are not though. Now, I'm not putting any affiliate links. I don't have affiliate links. I don't want you guys to think I'm doing this for the money. I'm not doing it for affiliate money. I'm doing it for ad revenue money. Let's be real. Not really though. So let's just jump right into it. So the first tool is kind of like a planning tool, and I can't click in and show you exactly, but it's called Trello. Now this one's free. You can see websites right here. I'll leave all of them in the description for you guys too. It's kind of like a planning tool. So you can create different boards. So you can see I have 2 different boards. You can create different things, and you can create different little cards and lists. So I created a list called videos, and then I made different cards on them that say Amazon, so different kind of categories. And then if we click on a category, you can create a description for them. So these are just all video ideas I have for Amazon and whatnot. And then you can add comments on here. So you can have multiple people on a board. It's kind of like a workflow / organization thing. I use this for people on my team, and I use this for me personally for planning. If you want to plan out your days, you can do this. And you can add labels to things. So an example would be, for my software, I use this. I have features we need to add, features already in there, small little things we need to tweak. And then you can create, like I was showing you, labels and make something a priority. You can add due dates. You can add attachments and other things in there. So let's say you need to get something done or something's messed up on your website. You say, okay, here's what's wrong. I need my developer to fix this. And he can see in there and he can comment once he's done it. And you can have multiple lists and move things around. Say, okay, I need a new list. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to move this down here because that's not as big of a priority. So it's really nice with organizing, and you can integrate other apps with Trello as well. So that is going to be the first one. It's kind of a planning, organization, workflow tool. And I really enjoy it. It's one that I use. Now, the next one is going to be something you guys probably know, but it's so important. So as an entrepreneur, you guys need to not be wasting your time. Now, if you're just starting up, money is an issue, then you should be doing things yourself, but outsourcing is a big part of growing when you're an entrepreneur. You can't be doing all the little tasks that don't really matter that someone else can do pretty simply. Now, obviously, there's things you can't outsource, but a lot of things you can. If you want people to run a Facebook group for you, if you want people to moderate your website, tons of different things, graphic design, use Fiverr. You can use Fiverr, you can use Upwork. Fiverr, I've had no issues. I do a lot of the graphic design through there. It's cheaper. You can get people to write posts for you. You can do a multitude of different things, and it's just super easy. And people usually don't like outsourcing because they think, oh, I could do this for free. Why would I pay someone? But there comes a point in kind of your entrepreneurial journey where you need to outsource to grow. You need to let go of some control, obviously manage it, but you're losing money, obviously, after a certain point. Like I said, if you're just starting out, you have no money, don't outsource stuff. There's no need to. But if I were to do every little thing, I wouldn't have time to work on the bigger projects I'm working on, and I'd be losing money by not paying people to do the smaller tasks. So outsourcing is a big thing. So the second one's going to be Fiverr or Upwork or any outsourcing tool. Now, obviously, it's free to join. It is usually about $5 for a project. It depends on the project. It can be $10, $20, $50. But you can get a lot done for $5, especially graphic design, different types of things like that. So you guys can explore that. I'm sure you guys know Fiverr. The next is going to be Hootsuite. Now this one is not free, and there's a couple different ones like this, but the way I work, as you saw before with Trello, I like to plan out my entire week, what posts go up when, and with something like this, again, it doesn't have to be Hootsuite. I'm not an affiliate for it. There's a couple different ones. I want to plan my posts. I want to make sure they're posting at the most optimal time. I want to know what the posts are going to be. And I can plan posts to go up on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, LinkedIn. I don't use LinkedIn that much, but I can plan out all my posts for that and see analytics, which is mainly what I use this for. So I have 2 different packages. You guys don't need this at all, but I use the professional one. So 10 social profiles, 1 user. I just use it myself. I schedule my Instagram posts, my Facebook posts, and then they give you your analytics, which you can go through and see as well. And I like to see that, make sure I'm growing, see what posts do well, what time of day posts do well. So for this, it's more of a planning, but also an analytic tool. So you can see what's working. If you're getting more people to engage at a certain time or a certain type of post, then you know, okay, maybe I should post at that time or post this type of content more because it gets more engagement, aka more engagement, you grow faster. So a tool like this, again, not necessary at all. You can write it down on your whiteboard. You better have a whiteboard. And say, okay, I'm gonna post at this time, go do it yourself. And you can pull the analytics. Again, it's just more work. Is it worth the $20 for you? Completely up to you. But this is something I like to use, a tool like this. So that is going to be number 3. Number 4 is going to be, there we go. So number 4 is going to be an email autoresponder. I use MailChimp. They're all pretty expensive if you have a decent sized audience. So right now, my list is about, what do we got here? 5, we'll just say 45,000 people about, and I pay $250 a month, $240 a month, which is crazy, especially if you're not doing email marketing. Obviously with smaller lists, it's a lot cheaper. What I did up until I started getting a bigger list from running ads, which you guys can see down here, is I just did it in Excel. I kept a ton of emails in Excel. And if you have someone capturing emails for you a certain way other than just people opting in and it going somewhere, you can do it on Google Sheets. Now, let me show you an example of what I do with Google Sheets because I do have one for my Facebook groups. So if you just go to Google Sheets, I have someone pull the emails I get out of my Facebook groups and they just put it in a Google Sheet. Something like, oh, that slides, Google Sheets. Go to Google Sheets and you can see right here are my email list. So right here, I just put emails in here, capture them. If you want to put people's names, you can. And I just copy and paste them once I started using something like MailChimp into different lists. So I have different lists based off different niches, and you can see emails and whether they open emails when you added them and different things like that. So one, you store emails, you can do different lists. You can see mine are broken down differently. You can get reports from them, and you can send mass emails or even create opt-ins. So I can go create a little template here and I get a link, I put the link there and it sends them to somewhere they can enter their email and it captures it and automatically adds it to my lists. Now emails are very, very powerful, especially as an entrepreneur. That's where a lot of your money is going to be coming from. So you need to be good at doing email marketing, start learning it and have a tool. You can use Excel if you're not going to start actually emailing them and doing the marketing that way and you're just building a list, but you should engage with them. So there are cheaper tools. I believe these are free if you have under 500 subscribers, possibly. Might be a little more, might be a little less. So there are some for free. Most of them are really similar prices, all do mainly the same thing. So completely up to you what you guys want to do. I'd say don't pay for one until you're actually growing and you start actually doing email marketing. Until then, just keep it in an Excel sheet. You can upload that Excel sheet or copy and paste it whenever you decide to move to something like MailChimp. Now, the last one is going to be QuickBooks. Now, I used QuickBooks for a little bit, and then I transferred over to a different service that has an accountant with it. I just transferred over, so I don't want to say what they are or how it is yet, so I can't tell you. But this, with QuickBooks, it tracks everything. So you connect your bank account, you connect your Stripe, your PayPal, whatever you're doing, and it'll tell you all your expenses. It'll categorize them. It'll tell you what your profit is. So let's say, how much did I spend on advertising this month? Okay, I spent $50,000. How much did I spend on supplies? Okay, I spent $500. And it'll break it all the way down for you without you having to go in Excel and track it every single day. Now, I would double check it, and it gives you reports. So you can see, okay, my sales dipped this month, or why was my advertising so high this month, but sales didn't go up. Now, they do have different plans, and the mistake I made with this, so you can see all their features, I'll let you go through it. So the mistake I made is I chose the wrong plan to begin, and I didn't like it. So I was like, oh, simple start, okay. Now, what you guys want to do here, because this is all if you have inventory and different things, and I was like, I'm not a real business, I don't have inventory and crap, I don't know what to do. So they have a plan which you can't see here, which is called the entrepreneur or the self-employed. It's $5 a month. It tracks your miles on your phone. If you connect your phone, it'll say, okay, you drove here. Is that a business one? You're like, oh, no, it's not. Swipe it to personal. If it's a business one, swipe it to the right on your phone. An app connects to it. So all money in, all money out. So expenses, income, sales, whatever you have. It'll estimate your taxes for you, which I'd still say get a tax professional. you see all the reports and you can accept payments if you need to. You probably don't. But I just wanted a automated Excel sheet which I could see all the information without me having to go in and put it in every day. And for $5 a month, I was using this, but then I went and upgraded. So $5 a month, I think it's pretty good. Again, you guys can do it in Excel. I did it for 2 years. So completely up to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got some use out of these tools. Didn't want to try and make you guys go buy things. So I tried to find the cheapest stuff that works, but also stuff I've used and personally use and think you guys can benefit from as well. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video.